Hey everybody, Hardscape Nate here on another project spotlight. This one brings me to the beautiful city of Charlevoix, Michigan. Now I'm here to go visit with Keith and Heather at their new outdoor project that's getting underway, utilizing the Rosetta dimensional flagstone and the Belvedere wall. They're also going to be putting in a Belvedere fire pit that's going to be the focal point of their outdoor space. Let's go check it out. Welcome to the Carey residence. We're here at their property, taking a look as the Boss landscaping crew is underway, starting the Rosetta Belvedere walls already. They're going to be flanking the front entryway here on either side, as well as being used in the backyard, along with the dimensional flagstone from Rosetta. Let's take a closer look here and then head on out back. All right, so the wall that's going in here that Spencer and the guys are finishing up over here to my left is our Belvedere wall. Every pallet comes with a 6-inch and a 3-inch height on it. All those units are going to be 6, 12, and 18 inches long. All of them are 9 inches deep, front to back. Same with our corner units over here, 6s and 3s on the pallet, 15 inches long. That same 9 inches deep. The heavy texture on the face gives that beautiful rustic feel. It's going to go perfect with that cedar shake look on the bottom half of this house, matching up with our gray colored Belvedere wall. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at this one over here. So with its multitude of sizes, shapes, and textures, this natural weathered face, this is the perfect look for what this homeowner was asking for. All right, so welcome to the Carey's backyard. Keith, thank you for joining me back here. Without a doubt, as I look around, we've got a lot to work with. Walk me through it, because obviously we're through demolition. So we've taken down, I know, a deck and some steps and some stuff like that, right? And so starting from scratch, I'm curious, they're curious, what does the overall picture look like? Like, what are we trying to achieve on the project?
Nate, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. This was really the impetus of this project was to eliminate a deck that had served its time. It was a treated wood deck that was mossy and slippery and yucky. It just didn't, it was starting to look really bad. So we were faced with a choice of a composite material, just replace, basically tear out and replace, or go with something I think that we feel is a lot more in concert with the overall aesthetic of our house.
Sure.
And so a really nice hardscape product.
That's what I like to hear, other than
I mean, so really the raised patio is what's going to be here. In addition to that, we found an opportunity to expand the activities back here. We really don't use this space primarily because of that deck. Our contractor, Scott Boss, suggested a fire pit. So we're gonna throw a fire pit in. Yep. We're gonna add a use to this backyard that we didn't even envision when we first tackled this project. The scope of this project has grown because we started to look at what we could do with these products and just got more and more excited.
So this morning we finished up with our excavation, getting down to the right height for our subgrade soil. You can see we're running the compaction equipment over it. Once he's finished there, that'll be ready to start taking aggregate. Back over on my right here, we've got the wall trench finished up. That can start getting aggregate as well. That corner is really crucial. It's our low point in the project, and that wall is going to not only hold up our raised patio here coming out of the door, but it's crucial to that lower fire pit patio and holding up that corner. That's going to be the focus today, so let's keep working. As Brandon and the crew continue to bring in more aggregate for the base course of the wall, as well as the base for the patio and the lower sunken fire pit space, you can see that they're utilizing a laser level to ensure the proper height of that wall, as well as the proper finish height of where that patio is going to go. You'll notice that they're also using a string line to ensure that they get a nice square bond line on the dimensional flagstone. All right, so welcome to the backyard. As you can see, we've got material staged. We've got our steps off to our left, some more wall off to our right here with the Belvedere. Those steps are going to go up on our raised patio. Brandon over here getting string lines set up for our Belvedere wall that's going to hold up that upper patio. And as you may remember from a week ago, we had a lot of grade change off the side of the porch over here. That Belvedere wall, double-sided wall. So we're able to build a structural wall there to hold up the soil, but we tied it into these seat walls that flank this lower fire pit area. So because of it being double-sided, we're able to use that same wall product, tie it all together. And then the star of the show, the fire pit and this lower seating area with our dimensional flagstone. Let's take a closer look. All right, so as we dive in here a little bit closer, I want to start what's underneath. We are setting on an open graded chip stone. We have a lot of free draining soil in this area, so we're able to get all that water out, helps us with our structural wall behind us, helps us with our patio here, so that we don't have any standing water. Everything can leave down through that open graded chip and into that free draining soil. Up here for our dimensional straight fire pit, you can see they've plumbed the gas. We're gonna have a beautiful insert in here. So a flip of a switch and we've got fire in the evening, and it is all covered here with our dimensional flagstone. 6 pieces on a pallet, all the way from a 24 by 24 down to a 6 by 12 on the same pallet. It's beautiful, makes installation easy. One of the things to remember when installing any patio, and specifically when you have multiple sizes on the same pallet, is blending from multiple pallets so that you get an even color dispersion from the product. The guys did a great job. This is looking awesome. I can't wait to see this finished with this fire pit. All right, so now that we have that structural wall holding up over there, we've got our sunken fire pit in. This is all of the lower portion of the project. Now, Brandon and the crew are starting to put in that second wall, that second Belvedere wall that'll hold that raised patio. That'll be the point where they can come out of the house, they'll have their grill up there, and then the steps leading down in to these lower areas. Brandon utilized a great trick. Not only did he use GeoGrid for the construction of the walls, but he has used it underneath that upper patio system. So in a couple of layers, which has increased its bearing capacity and ensures a stable, long-term construction of this raised patio. Welcome back to the picturesque setting of the Carey residence. As you can see, the air is crisp, the leaves are falling, and their project is finally complete. The homeowners are ecstatic. They've been nonstop using that infamous fire pit that we've talked about, and we're gonna take a walk through here and check out the great details and where they get to enjoy their evenings. So the last time we were here, if you remember, this upper lawn was not flat. It really tapered off in a steep descent down the side into this little gully. The contractor utilized that same Belvedere wall in the 3 and 6 inch heights to create this retaining wall to flatten out that top surface. This gives the homeowner much more usable space in this front yard now. So as you'll recall, this space back here was pretty unusable. Lots of step downs coming out of all the entry points, and the homeowner had a few main goals. 1, raise this up and have a 0 entry. 2, incorporate the hot tub so they could enjoy it on the cool evenings. The contractor, utilizing that Belvedere wall system like out front, brings continuity to the back hardscapes and allowed him to build a fill wall to give us that 0 entry. Dimensional flagstone was used. That large scale fits the size of this home. Dimensional steps, again, bring us down, flanked by our Belvedere wall into our sunken fire pit. The star of the show, our dimensional flagstone, our dimensional fire pit, gas insert, click of a switch, fires on. The homeowners can sit down here, enjoy a cool evening, a little Sunday football game I hear. We've got power out here. They can bring their TV. They can sit and enjoy each other's company in the beauty of their backyard.
We had breakfast out here, I think was our first kind of family moment, and we just came out with a cup of coffee, and there was, some leaves falling, some birds around, and we had 2 hours. We just sat out here because we were having so much fun. We were really enjoying it. We were together. We were in the house, so you just felt free and open, but there was still the closeness of feeling like you were sitting around the fire.